Guys, today we are going to be looking at the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Voyager class Ultra Magnus. And I specify Voyager class because we are going to be looking at the Weaponizer Premium Edition one, but first are starting out with the Voyager. And I don't own the cab over RID version, like the cab over one with the big massive hammer. I don't own that one, so I don't have a reference to. I don't know if this one's better or that one's better. I don't know, but we're looking at this one, and so I'm gonna take all this stuff off first: the jetpack and the forge, and it just clumps up like this. So yeah, gonna put that off the side, move that down, and here we are with the truck. Obviously, because he's Ultra Magnus, they changed some things. They put these shoulder pieces on, and they did take, like, missiles, but I don't have them, but they would go right there, in right there, and you could clip them right there, I think. But, so yeah, we have, those are remolded, the chest is remolded, the chest is remolded right there. He does not come with the smokestacks. You can see the tab and you can see the port where the slot, where the smokestacks would go on the Prime. These I think are new. These additional 5mm ports I think are new. I don't think the Prime has them. And obviously the head and the colors are different, but other than that, everything else is the same. You can also see some shocks or like springs or suspension detail in there. I just noticed that. That's kind of cool. Obviously, you can see his head right there, and that's obviously different. And this toy, I really like it. I love the light shade of blue. I'm just a really big fan of it. I like the little accents of red. I love the amount of silver that's poking through on the truck. Would be nice if the grill was painted silver and the bumper, but I can manage and live, but that's okay. But I really like the silver that's on it. And it's just an all-around good color. The Takara version of this toy that has like the Forge of Solus Prime, I'll just take it off right now. I think the handle is like this, or maybe like black or blue or something. And then obviously the head of the hammer is the gold. It's more of a bronze, I think, than a gold. And he is in his dark blue, more cartoon accurate colors, or more closer to the Weaponizer colors. But that toy is a lot of money. The only one I've seen on eBay is with its box, and they want $144 for it. But still, overall, he may not be completely show accurate due to his colors, but he looks nice, and I really like that. So yeah, let's just jump into the transformation. So, you come up to these big panels, and you're going to disconnect them. They even have like a little cutout right there for your finger. I don't know if the Prime has that, but this does. So you just do that. Undo these. I just like to bend the knees so you can get a little bit more space when you're doing it. And you just disconnect it. Fold out the feet. Swivel them around. Like so. Like that. And then I just like to straighten them back out again. And now, so something that I like to do whenever I'm tabbing this back in, when I'm transforming into vehicle mode, I press one in, like get one in, or it's just a struggle. I like to just hit it, and it just does it. I might be a little rough with it, might ruin it or hurt it, but it's always worked for me. So you just split this, and then we split this, and just kind of angle it, and then we can swing these pieces back. They don't tab together, unfortunately. They do have this like cutout where it looks like they're supposed to, but they don't really. We're gonna raise the camera up just a touch. And now split this, and we'll swing the arms out on that hinge right there. Swing that out, and then we'll swivel the arm around, bring the hand down, swivel the bicep, and then we'll swivel this around. And then collapse it. You can see that it kind of folds or like expands or something. So we just do that, oops, swivel that around, move it, and then you can swivel the bicep and flip up the head. And sometimes I forgot this step. You flip this little piece out to fill out the chest and into the midriff. And I don't know, but I always see the RID Prime, the original holder of this mold, has a gap. Like here, I'll show you with this toy. Is that like this? It has a gap like right there, you know, because it looks like something doesn't fold out. I don't know if it does have a piece that folds out like this toy, like right there, and people just don't do it, or it just doesn't have something like that. Because I don't own the toy. This is the only version of the toy that I own. So yeah. And here we have Ultra Magnus. And he looks good. I really like him. He has decent proportions. They probably could have done maybe a different Optimus Prime mold, like the first edition mold, but they didn't run that toy for very long, so it really doesn't matter. But overall, it's still a decent mold. I like the sculpting on the backs of the legs. He's definitely still pertaining to the other Ultra Magnuses we've looked at so far, is just not bad. Obviously, I like him. I like all the toys, as I've said at least probably once throughout all the videos that we've done so far. I like him, but he's not completely perfect, and he's just middle of the road. He's still good, not bad. I obviously like him, but he's not perfect. He's not good. He's not magnificent. He's not quirky enough to where he's too fun. Like, obviously he's fun as a toy because he has the Forge of Solus Prime, and I don't know why it's a separate piece. And this is blue, as you can see in there. Probably it's blue in there, but yeah, this is silver. This is just gray, but that can just go into his hand. And obviously, due to I think that's 5mm port, you can put the Forge on this, and then you can put that on his back for storage if you don't want him holding it. But and then obviously back here, spin him around, flip this out, and then we'll flip these out. And I really like this. I really like the jetpack. Just love the sculpting on it. It's better this side. Obviously there's what could be thrusters, but just all the sculpting, it's not too necessary, but I'm glad that they did it. And you just kind of just fiddle with it until it goes on his back or into his back like that. And just gonna move this, gotta fiddle with it, and then it will go into this groove. So now it's supposed to fit in there, but it doesn't. Like this side, it kind of does, and it just splays out those panels a bit more, but I don't really care. But so yeah, it fills him out a little bit more with the jetpack. It gives him a bit more to play with, because he has a jetpack, he has the Forge, and then he's just an all-around good toy. And, he has ball joints in the shoulders. He has, just regular old elbow hinges, bicep swivel. The wrists can move up and down due to transformation like that. Ball joints in the hips. He does have not a bicep swivel, a thigh swivel, as you can see the cut there. He has knees, and then he has a little bit of ankle tilt, but not really. And obviously me owning him for so long, I've played with him a lot, so quite a few of his joints are pretty wore out. But yeah, it's just another, just another middle of the road Ultra Magnus, but he's not bad. I still love him, and I just love the color scheme of this guy. He kind of emulates the really the babyish blue of the G1 Ultra Magnus, and I like that. Obviously not accurate to the show, but I like it, and I also like this version of Ultra Magnus. I like his style of being very similar to Optimus Prime, kind of playing to the white cab robot, but still having his blue individuality and not just a white Ultra Magnus. I mean, a white Optimus Prime. And I like his just like by the books, like no nonsense character. I really like him when Ultra Magnus, he's a leader, but he's still like jovial and playful. Kind of, I guess. This one is just really like no fun allowed, and I really like that. It's just kind of cool to see a character like that and how he interacts with the other characters within the show and how he grows out of that. I think that's really cool. And so yeah. That's really all I have to talk about for the Voyager class, Ultra Magnus, and that's really all I have. So till next time, see ya.